Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Good morning, my beauties. Good morning. Welcome to freaking fabulous Friday. Freaking fabulous Friday. Freaking fabulous Friday. Freaking fabulous Friday. Ooh, I just saw some lightning. How cool. And morning motivation with Big Papa. How you doing, baby? All right, we're having some connection problems this morning. Not running late. What's up, Stefan in the Netherlands? Good afternoon to you, brother. So I'm not running late. I'm just being mindful this morning, and I was being mindfully slow. Are you ever intentionally mindfully slow, just on purpose, like a slug, like a sloth, like sloth living, just freaking chilling, slow, totally mindful, just like. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what I was doing this morning. So we're going to talk about visualizing. And the reason we're going to talk about visualizing, two things. Number one, I've got a little protege that meets me at the gym. Well, he gets there a little late because he's dependent on his sister to get him there. But his name's Juan. I think Juan is 14, 15 years old. Very quiet. But I saw him working out one day, and I was just like, hey man, what are you working out for? I started working out in the gym when I was in the sixth grade actually. I got my first weight set when I was in the 7th grade. So I thought, you know what? This little dude probably needs some Big Papa time. So I've taken him under my wing. He comes in. I'll be right in the middle of an exercise, and I get done and look up, and he's just standing there, kind of smiling. He doesn't talk a lot. But I put him through the paces. And yesterday when I was talking to Juan, he was doing his bench presses. And so first of all, I told him to slow down. Because, he just get up under the bench and, he put his hands on there and they're not even. And he just, starts lifting. So I told him to slow down, get his hands even, be thoughtful, and focus on what he's doing. Visualize seeing himself move the weight before he ever moves the weight. And, it's warm this morning. You're probably going to be coming out of this little shirt I've got on. What's up, Mike Hooks? Yeah, some meditation. So I told him to visualize his movements and then see it. But see, the other thing, it's not just about visualizing. It's one thing to visualize. And actually, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you guys may not have known this, but he talks a tremendous amount about visualizing. And like he says that was one of the things that was probably one of the most powerful practices in his career, is just visualizing and seeing himself before it ever happened. So the key to visualizing is after you visualize, you put the same energy into it that you would if you were actually doing it. You have the same feeling, you have the same experience. And so it's not just a matter of seeing it, but it's also a matter of feeling it. And it's like in parenting. Some of my parents who've struggled they've struggled for many years, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing these posts where I used to see these posts from them, about these challenges that they're having, but now I see these posts of them with their kids, and they're happy, and their kids are smiling, and they're expressing this love and affection and gratitude. And it's the coolest thing, because I know they're making these shifts, because I know that they visualized and they felt they had a desire to want to achieve that experience and that relationship with their kids. And so it's really cool to seeing it. But when you visualize, you also have to put the emotion to it. And so Like with Juan, it's visualize and then it's attack. Attack the weights. So it's like take action. You visualize it, you see it, you feel it, and then you go for it. You take action. And yesterday, I hit a personal best on my decline presses, and I'm 2 reps away from hitting my goal. So I had set a goal at the beginning of the year. I'm 2 reps away from hitting my goal. So I'm going to probably be there within the next month. I might even be there next week. You know, it's just a matter. And so when I hit it yesterday, you know, I visualize pushing the weight around, and then I attack it. And so it's one thing to visualize, but then number 2, are you attacking? Like, are you going after that thing? Are you putting the energy in motion? That's emotion. Emotion is energy in motion. Are you putting the energy in motion to achieve that thing? So you visualize it and then you take action. And it's okay if you have to visualize for years. But see, so that's what I've got Juan focused on. I got Juan, and so I've also got Juan watching a YouTube video. He's into wrestling. That's his thing in school, like not WWF wrestling, but real technical wrestling. And I've got him watching a YouTube video. And I said, just watch one a day of some wrestler and pick up some little move, some little nuance, because nobody else is doing it. So I'm giving him the edge. As a freshman, Juan's going to be a beast. He's going to be just own it if he just stays focused, because he's getting this top level insights that you guys get every morning when you tune in and watch Big Papa. You get that top level, that next dimension insight and awareness. And so visualizing and attacking. And then last night, my daughter Michaela, she's 23, she sent me a text about this business she's thinking about. And it's so cool because, it's like a chip off the old block. And so I told her, I said, it sounds great. I said, do some research. Go talk to an owner. I said, a lot of people don't think about that. You think about starting a business and you start thinking about just the business itself. But you have to do your research. And so you're visualizing the business, you're visualizing the success of the business, and taking action is doing the research. Go talk to someone who's already doing it. Just because someone's already doing your business doesn't mean your business can't exist. Think about social media. Think about the internet. I mean, there's literally more social media platforms than most of you even know about. Definitely that I know about. We only use 2 or 3. And some of us only use 1, but there's countless, and they keep coming up with them every single day. And so go talk to someone who's already doing what you want to do, and they're going to teach you. They're going to give you the insights, the advice. I remember 20 years ago when I started my first company. I was 2 years in, and I had a few employees that decided that they could probably do it better, so they were going to go off and start their own. There's 3 of them, exactly 3. And so they went to the son-in-law of one of the ladies, because he was a real estate investor, and they pitched him the idea. Well, he called me, and he was like, hey, I've got few of your employees are interested in starting a business, and I just want to know, is it something I should consider? And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And what I told him is, I was like, look, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. No, this isn't a business you want to get in. And here's why. Bang, 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 bang. I said, and if it was different, if it was going great, and I could see the upside, I would tell you. But, and I'm 26 years old at the time, 27. And I was like, but here's the truth, Tom. Don't do it, man. And he ended up not doing it. And I ended up firing those 3 employees. But that's a whole nother story. But the thing is, don't be afraid to do your research. In fact, it is essential. If you are afraid to do your research, you shouldn't start what it is you're going to start, because you're not ready. you're not ready to put in the time, you're not ready to have the conversations, you're not ready to do what you got to do. It's like Bishop Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, says, everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to go do beast stuff, right? So if you're not willing at the very basic, at the very least, to do your research, I'm about to lose you guys because I just pulled up to the gym. If you're not willing to do your research, then you probably don't need to be starting that business because you're not ready yet. And visualize. I'm not going to lose you. I'm going to say, peace out. Have a happy, freaking fabulous Friday. Big Papa loves you. I'll see you back here. Same bat time, same bat place. Monday morning. If I don't see you this weekend on Post Daily Dose every day at 6:30 p.m. Hey, guess what? We're 3 followers away from breaking 20,000 followers on Post+Institute. How cool is that? So you know what you got to do? Spread some love for Big Papa. Share, comment, love, spread it around. Let's break 20 grand. My goal is 1 million. So we're at 20,000. Big Papa's got to do it big. Told you guys I don't like just ending. So